isn't the whole point of internships to interact, right, face-to-face with potential employees? Let's find out. Ed Holroyd-Pierce is co-founder of Virtual Internships and joins us. Good on you for coming on in. Thank you. As I said, I really had never heard of this. How does it work?
Yeah, so basically it's an opportunity for students to gain work experience without having to relocate to a city, buy a smart suit, etc. They can do it over an internet connection with an employer somewhere around the world. Typically, it's about 150 to 300 hour work experience stint.
Right.
And we match that alongside a virtual employability curriculum so they can really get those skills embedded and be able to talk about them better.
So the company then, just sends them work to do?
I mean, you simplify it a bit, but yes.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm a very simple guy, mate. I'm a very simple guy. No, yes.
So we asked the companies to come up with a project that we believe will benefit the intern. The company gives that project to the intern and guarantees to check in with the intern appropriately and follow them along that project using various technology. So it could be Slack, could be Skype calls, video, could be just telephone and email.
And what sort of companies are we talking about, or industries?
Oh, I mean, there are very, very few industries that have no ability to remote work at the moment. And even that might change. I mean, we're here in a studio today, but who knows you already beam some people in remotely.
Of course, right? Yeah.
So
once they could beam me in remotely.
Yeah, right. So really across the whole range of industries.
So across the spectrum.
Marketing, digital, tech.
And just going back to your first answer, it's for people who don't have to go to a city. So we're talking about people if you live out in Whoop Whoop, or,
I think those are some beneficiaries.
Or Wagga Wagga in Australia. No, I'm joking, but no. But
yeah. I would say the people that most stand to benefit early on are people like non-traditional candidates, people who wouldn't be able to relocate. So maybe family commitments, maybe disability,
right.
Exactly. But there are a lot of universities that are huge and are not located near to employers or work experience opportunities.
Is it a hard sell? Because you connect the business to the student, right?
Sure.
But when you go to a company and go, listen, do you need internships? They go, yeah, sure. Well, I can get you one, but you've got to talk to the person down the line.
Yeah, I would say it varies. I mean, many companies initially are a bit surprised that this is possible. Yeah. But once we explain the barriers that we've removed, they don't need a desk space. They don't need somebody to supervise the intern 9 till 6 or take them out for lunch. They get some speculative projects that may be done, to a student level rather than an employee level, but they get that and they get to get some more management practice. For the student side, we've already got proof of concept. I mean, we've had 150 individual students go through the program, and the second part of our model is actually to have universities build this into their programs. And we have 3 university partners. We've only been going for a year, so we're pretty excited.
And I think it's great. I don't want to take away from it, but is there not an issue about, part of an internship is learning from your peers, having the mentors, if you will? And
yeah, I would agree with that, but that doesn't have to be face-to-face. We have Slack channels. Some of our interns work in groups, so there'll be 2 or 3 interns working with one supervisor. Some of them get to change teams halfway through, so you get that collaboration element. So most of these things are possible.
Okay.
And,
Can I ask you this? How do you make your money as a company then?
Sure. So individual students can sign up for the program, and there's a cost. It's just less than $1,000 US. But in our current operations, it's mostly universities that we're focused on.
And we've only got about 30 seconds left, but you're global? Your students are coming from all over?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're looking for any company that's interested in hosting an intern, virtualinternships.com. Any student that wants to gain this experience remotely, they could be focused on the global element, or they just want to gain those remote skills.
China, you're not in China at the moment?
We have some companies in China hosting our interns.
But no students?
Not at the moment, but yeah.
1.3 billion people, mate. You want to get in? You want to get in there? Ed, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. We're not going anywhere at the moment. You and I are going to go to Wall Street. That's where I take my guests every day. And you can see the markets are higher there, led by tech stocks, as investors eye these fresh developments between US and China.